Good afternoon to all parents of Mr. Bisasa's class. I would like to just do a little demonstration here with regard to the students having an Office 365 account. Now, all students have access to their Office 365. I will state off the bat that this works well using a computer. Now, Office 365, there are apps for the Office accounts on your phones. There are apps for it to be downloaded on a tablet, but it really works the best if the students have a laptop or if the students are using a computer. So I would like to just show you, as you can see, I am on Google, and basically office.com is the site that you are looking for, office.com. Once the students log into their Office accounts, it will look something like what I have, basically like what I have. Obviously, mine is different because in my account, the students are, there's a lot of information. They won't have all of these different things that I would have created already. Basically, our time is going to be spent in the section here, which has all of the different apps that come with Office 365. Now, Office 365 app that we are focused on is the OneDrive here. This is the OneDrive. It is the blue cloud. Once you click on the blue cloud, this is what it looks like. Again, I have a lot of information here that they will not have. In addition to which, they will not find the file or the folder in their files. Now, just to give you a little idea, basically, I am the one that created this folder. So it is my file. It belongs to me. They did not create it. What I will be doing is sharing the folder to the children. So in order for me to share it, you have to be able to see it under the shared section. So please, when you go in, you have to note to click on shared. And when you click on shared and you open that folder for shared, it will have two sections, which says what was shared with you. What was shared with you. Now, obviously, when you go to what is shared with you, then you are going to see this folder here that is marked as the grade 5B folder for this term. I would like you to open the folder and you will see two subfolders, subjects and student personal folder. We are looking at student personal folder first. Student personal folders, I obviously have boys in my class and girls in my class. So if you open the boys folder, you see all the names of the boys and they will pick their folder. If you open girls folder, you will see the names of the girls in the class and you will be able to pick their folder. So once you open a folder, the children were told already no one is to go into anybody else's folder. No one is supposed to do that. Do not allow them, do not encourage them to go in. So if your name is not Kyra, don't go into Kyra. If your name is not Zaria, don't go into Zaria. Look for your names. I'm just going to use Zaria's here as an example. And obviously it's a student personal folder. It's empty. She has not sent me anything about mathematics yet. She has not sent me anything for language just yet. So it's empty at the moment. This is where the creative writing is. I think I showed creative writing in a different video where I will see all of her stories. So as she writes story number 2, story number 3, story number 4, she will be able to put them here. And the same thing for the report. Just a note to all parents, if you go here, vocabulary assessment has been posted back. So that if it is that the children want to see their results of the last vocabulary test, it's right here. If they open it, they will see the results of the last vocabulary test. So this is available for you. Now, the student personal folder is like a book bag. It is where the children are going to be able to go in, and the children will be able to find their maths books, language books, creative writing books, etc. The other folder, which is a little bit more detailed, is the subject folder. Subject folder is not for the children to get personal information. It is for the school. It's like my blackboard. It is where I will have my mathematics, my language arts, my creative writing, my social studies assignments, my science assignments, etc. Video presentation, I can go into. The video presentation, I'm going to delete this, is, for example, like the video that I'm currently doing where I want you to learn something. You can find it in this section here, video presentation. So if you forgot how to use the Grammarly to Office, or if you forgot how to transfer a note from one folder to the next, right? Or if you want to learn more about this particular video, it will be found here in video presentations. So let us deal with what was given for homework. That might be the best thing to show you how things work. So let's deal with the first homework assignment. The first homework assignment, first of all, where is the homework? It will be in the homework folder. So if you want to know what was the homework, this is the homework folder here. Child can go in. I'm seeing children have already been able to go in and find the work. So if you open the homework, this is the homework for the weekend. That's the homework folder. If I go back out to science, I gave this note on science, food preservation. You can get this printed out again if you need to. And I also gave this experiment. Which needs to be printed out as well. So science has two things. What does social studies have? So far, I gave national awards and I gave Independence Day. Right? So this can be printed out as well if needed. What did I give for social studies, science, creative writing? Obviously, there is a lot of resources for creative writing. The children banish boring words if they can't find it. The creative writing manual from the Ministry of Education. Those things are all here in the resources for creative writing. Then there is the assignments itself. What did I give this week? I gave us 2 stories so far, as you can see. And I gave 2 reports, And I gave 2 reports so far, as you can see. So the point I'm trying to make is now you really have to play up with everything. Just don't delete anything, don't make any changes on anything. But you can play up with it. And that will assist you in just seeing everything, being able to view everything that you need, right? So please keep that in mind. Keep that in mind that you just have to go around and play up. Let's go to language, for example. Language. Pay close attention. Language takes grammar, vocabulary, spelling, comprehension. So if I give a vocabulary something, it will be in the vocabulary assignment. For example, I told the children to learn 2 lists so far. List 1 and list 2, right? The vocabulary is in list 1 and list 2, so they can find it there. And as you can see, just so you know, as you can see, there are children, they don't make it seem like, oh my God, what is all of this? Look, they're getting it, they understand, right? Kane is already in there already. Angelia is already in there already. Aaron is already in there already, right? So they know, they can figure it out, right? It's basically this. Let me go back to our original way of working. You go to trinityjuniorschool.com. You go to school management system. You put in your information and you log in. It's still here. I don't want anybody to feel that it's still not here. It's still here. You can go under academic, go under assignment like normal, and you will see all the work. Look, everything that has been posted is still here. However, as you can clearly see, this becomes so much. It has so many different, 3, 4, we are now currently at what? 38 different things. So by the time the end of the month, you add 40, 50, it's a lot. So those of you who feel like, okay, this is better for you, it's still here. You can continue. However, what I like about what I have here, although there's a lot of folders, it is sectioned out properly. So if the child wants to figure out, okay, subjects, I give an assignment, it's in subjects. It's a social studies assignment, social studies folder. It's a mathematics assignment, mathematics folder, right? So it's there. Everything is just kind of laid out. Grammar, vocabulary, punctuation, vocabulary, grammar, spelling, comprehension is in this folder here, right? If you go in, you find the work. That's basically what I'm trying to get out of you. So if you can dig up on it a little bit, again, it is this one folder here that will be found in your shared section. You have the subjects and you have the personal folders. So I just want to make another note again. If you go into the personal folders, and you go into the personal folders carefully, you will be able to find in language arts currently the children's vocabulary results, right? And on top here, this section here, I'm gonna just highlight. So you don't have to keep clicking back. Right, Kyra, girls, subfolders, right. So from here, I go forward, I go forward, I go forward, I go forward. It's right there. If I went in the wrong place, back, go back, and you'll find it. So you can go right here, right? So this is just an idea of how the OneDrive really works. The OneDrive, it's a flash drive. Let's not make it too confusing. It is a flash drive, and in flash drives, we can create folders, and in flash drives, we can put and store all sorts of things. If you don't understand this video, and you want to look at it several more times, go under subjects, and you will find it in video presentations, because I'm putting all my tutorials inside here.